Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Add 1 3/4 pounds or 800 grams of chicken breast. Cut the chicken into small, even cubes. This always brings back childhood memories of quiet kitchens and careful hands preparing food for the whole family. Friends, it's wonderful to know where you're watching from. Share your city and country, and US friends, tell me your state as well. Feel free to ask any questions about the recipe in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Transfer the chicken to the bowl. Next, add 3 eggs, then 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix thoroughly until every piece is coated. Eggs add protein and softness, helping the patties stay light and well-bound. Then, finely chop a small bunch of fresh parsley. That clean green aroma instantly brings life to the kitchen. Parsley supports digestion and adds freshness that balances the richness of the dish. Thank you for being with us, dear subscribers. You can now support our channel by becoming a sponsor and enjoy early access to new videos. We truly appreciate your support. Let it fall gently into the bowl. Now, add 2 ounces, 60 grams of mayonnaise. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it. It's a simple way to show your support. Finely grate 3½ ounces or 100 grams of soft cheese. As it melts into the mixture, it adds creaminess and that familiar softness many of us remember from homemade meals. Add the cheese to the bowl. Next, add 2 ounces or 60 grams of flour. Mix slowly until everything comes together into a soft, smooth mixture that feels easy to work with and comfortable for shaping. Now, move on to the potatoes. Cut 2 pounds or 1 kilogram of potatoes into large wedges. Big pieces roast gently, staying soft and comforting, while potatoes themselves give us potassium for the heart and vitamin C for everyday strength. In a large bowl, combine 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of dried rosemary, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix well. As the rosemary opens up, it releases that warm, familiar aroma many of us associate with slow Sunday meals and unhurried family kitchens. Now, add the potatoes. Turn them gently until every wedge is coated. This step ensures even roasting and deep balanced flavor. Spread the potatoes in a single layer on a parchment-lined baking tray. Bake in a preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for 30 to 35 minutes until golden and tender. While they bake, finely chop a small bunch of fresh parsley for serving. Fresh herbs at the end always lift the entire dish. Next, heat olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Using a spoon, place portions of the mixture into the pan, shaping small patties. Calm, steady movements make this step almost meditative, the same simple motion used in family kitchens for generations. Cook the patties for 3 to 5 minutes on each side, until golden outside and fully cooked inside. Chicken is light, high in protein, and gentle on the stomach, making it perfect for everyday meals. Now, prepare the salad. Place about 5 ounces or 150 grams of salad greens into a bowl. Slice 1 cucumber into half rings. That cool, fresh crunch brings a sense of lightness. Add the slices gently to the bowl. Cut 5 ounces or 150 grams of cherry tomatoes in half. Their natural sweetness and juice brighten the salad and support heart health. Scatter them over the greens. Thinly slice 1/2 red onion into soft half rings. A gentle sharpness wakes up the salad without overpowering it. Let the onion fall naturally into the mix. Slice 1 yellow bell pepper into thin strips. Its sweetness and vitamin C add color and energy to the plate. Add the strips to the bowl. Cut 1 avocado into pieces. The soft, creamy texture brings calm and balance, while healthy fats help the body absorb nutrients. Add it to the bowl. For the dressing, mix 1 tablespoon of honey. One tablespoon of Dijon mustard. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And 3 tablespoons of olive oil until smooth and glossy. Pour over the salad and fold gently, keeping everything fresh and vibrant. Now take the potatoes out of the oven, golden, crisp, and deeply fragrant. Arrange the chicken patties on a plate. And add the roasted potatoes beside them. Finish with the fresh salad and a light sprinkle of parsley. Just look at this plate, inviting, colorful, and full of care. This is the kind of meal that feels satisfying from the very first bite, comforting, nourishing, and made to be enjoyed slowly together. I really hope this meal fills your home with the same happiness and comfort it brings to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today, but that's not all. I have a second equally delicious recipe for you. Pour a splash of olive oil into a pan. Melt a quarter of a stick or 30 grams of butter over medium heat. Dice 2 chicken breasts into generous chunks. Preparing fresh poultry like this always brings back memories of learning to cook the basics with my family in our old kitchen. Transfer the chicken pieces in the pan. Allow them to sizzle on one side until they develop a beautiful deep golden crust. Then, toss everything together to ensure the chicken cooks evenly. Next, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Finely mince 2 garlic cloves. Garlic is a true natural powerhouse, containing active compounds that are fantastic for supporting your heart health and maintaining a strong system. Add the garlic to the chicken. Stir everything well to coat each piece. Now, coarsely chop 2 onions. Onions have a wonderful way of becoming sweet and tender as they cook, providing a deep flavor that feels like a warm hug for your taste buds. This simple, comforting base always reminds me of the delicious aromas that would float through the house during our family weekend gatherings. In a separate pan, pour in some olive oil. Sauté the onions for 3 to 4 minutes until they are soft. Slice 1 carrot into half rings. Carrots add a natural sweetness and are packed with beta-carotene, which is essential for healthy vision. Including these bright vegetables in your meal is a simple way to boost your immune system and protect your overall well-being. Add them to the onions. Sauté lightly. Then cut 1 broccoli into florets. The deep green color of the broccoli always reminds me of the fresh produce from my grandfather's garden. It's a wonderful connection to the earth that makes every meal feel more authentic and grounded. Slice each floret in half. Taking the time to prep each piece by hand is a quiet, meditative part of cooking that I've always cherished. Add the broccoli to the pan. Stir the vegetables well. Chop 1 yellow bell pepper. Yellow peppers are a true nutritional powerhouse, offering a massive boost of vitamin C and essential antioxidants that help keep your immune system strong and your skin glowing. Add it to the pan. Stir well. Chop 1 red bell pepper similarly. As the red pepper hits the heat, it releases a gentle sweetness that perfectly balances the savory notes of the chicken and garlic, adding a wonderful depth of flavor to the entire mix. Add to the vegetables. Stir again. Next, season with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Combine the chicken with your sautéed vegetables. Give everything a thorough stir. Place a lid on the pan. Now, in a small bowl, Mix 1/2 cup or 120 milliliters of chicken broth, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of chili sauce, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Whisk the mixture steadily until it is completely smooth and uniform. Pour the sauce over the chicken and vegetables. Stir gently to coat everything. Cover and allow it to simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Then pour water into a saucepan. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Stir well. Cover with a lid. When the water begins to boil, pour in 8 ounces or 250 grams of pasta. Cook until al dente. Now, grate 4 ounces or 120 grams of cheddar cheese. Cheddar is a wonderful source of calcium and essential fats for lasting energy and bone health, making the entire meal much more satisfying and nutritionally complete. Finely chop a small bunch of parsley. Fresh parsley is a hidden gem for your health, as it is packed with vitamins A and C that boost your immune system and keep your skin glowing. Using fresh greenery is such a simple way to add a concentrated dose of minerals to your plate. Remove the lid from the chicken and vegetable mix. Stir everything again. Next, transfer the chicken and vegetables onto a serving plate. Take the pasta off the heat. Transfer it to a bowl. Sprinkle in the cheese. Add the fresh parsley. Mix everything thoroughly with a spoon. The sight of melting cheese brings a cozy satisfaction, reminding me of peaceful evenings at the family table. Serve a generous portion of cheesy pasta alongside the chicken and vegetables. Just take a moment to admire this beautiful creation. The tender chicken, the crunch of the vitamin-rich vegetables, and the creamy pasta create a perfect harmony on the plate. I hope this recipe brings as much warmth and joy to your home as it does to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking.